we went back in time and had additional adventures and also got some things like that. Oh, and also Alexi's relationship with the lizard man has improved.
I'm sorry, the lizard man. What have
Don't
I
worry
missed?
about it. You remember the lizard that we adopted?
I'm sorry, did that thing turn into a man?
Remember the crystal gecko? Yeah, Alexi found it and then made it befriend them.
I know, I'm just trying to process the fact you called it the lizard man, and I'm just like, what did I
Oh,
miss? When did it
the
grow?
reason why I'm calling it that is because it's the size of a person now.
Hmm.
I mean, it's like the size of a person laying down now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what size that would be because there's a lot of people in this group, and we are very different on height. Is it like an Alexi sized person, an Everly sized person, or a Kane sized person?
It's gonna get bigger. It's gonna be the size of a small person.
Alexi, we have a new vehicle for you to ride.
And that's what I was thinking.
I feel like Kane would genuinely suggest that.
Oh, and it can understand human speech. I've been communicating with. I've been asking it questions, and then it's been grunting for answers. It's great.
From that context, I'm assuming it can only understand common question mark.
Yeah, I mean, I was only speaking in common to it. I could try to speak in Fey to it. Do you want me to do that?
We should just try as many languages as we can speak and see which ones are yes, which one are no.
That's fair. Are we going to treat it like a child where it can learn things, right?
It is our young one. We will protect it with our lives.
Alexi is now the father. Here we go.
I'm
I will
sorry, this
ask
thing
it to
can
call me
speak.
parental figure.
Kane's just immediate thought is, hold up, it can speak?
I mean, it hasn't spoken yet, but it can understand and elaborate on questions with the concept of maybe instead of yes and no only. So
Well, it's better than what Kane's first thought was likely going to be when he first saw that thing. So I feel like his immediate thought was seeing the small lizard and thinking, Dupont.
oh, golden anvil.
Like, Kane was immediately hungry. He's just like, I wonder what that tastes like.
I've forgotten what this combo is. Is it meteors? Yep, it's meteors. Yeah. Yeah, so what I was going to add on next that I hadn't written down then was that 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 area is very prone to flash flooding, and because of all the roots and the sand, it's very easy for you to step in there and get dragged under by, either a vortex or get caught, and then the water increases at a rapid rate. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
I know we won't have a Veermon, and we won't have a Ruggy, because Ruggy.
Rug's almost back.
Almost. Rug can wake up and be like, where the fuck are we?
Yeah,
Yeah, how are we explaining that, by the way? I just realized we never elaborated on what's
they're
going on with.
hanging out, but they're silent, apparently, right?
She's just been vibing. We still left Cat.
They like look at you look at Kat and you message them and then just go, "Do you want to die?" Didn't you just tell me to get rid of my extra character in case I die? Uh, I've been betrayed.
Calmly picks up a long list of backup options.
Calmly pulls calmly replaces my file for my backup character.
Peacefully holds up redneck character. Oh, also, have you guys ever seen the Thor? Probably hasn't. Oh, Jordan, you might have.
What's up?
This there's a thing going around a lot on the internet right now of a concept for a character. I really want to try it now, where it's basically like an elf, but redneck elves.
What are you talking about? That's how they would be. Like
I don't
legitimately,
want
unfortunately.
to. I know, but
The
I'm just
only
imagining it. So it would be fucking funny.
it would be very funny. My thing is like if I played an elf, I haven't played an elf in like 2 3 years, but if I played an elf again, I would definitely make them redneck because it's literally the stereotype of what elves are if you just throw away the concept of, oh, they're prim and proper and all that shit. And even with that, it still works because there are rich ass rednecks.
I'm literally just imagining it. It's like you trespass on this person's property. Jebediah, get Happy his longbow.
What are you talking about?
Would you
It's
prefer the
lore
option of
accurate.
the Would you prefer the option of the southern draw orc?
You know that elves would enslave people.
I feel like they could just be the mother vibes for these characters then.
Okay, if I don't die early, there should only be around 7 more minutes of this run.
I'm literally just imagining I pull out a redneck elf character. You're the
But if we
backup
do,
character and Thor immediately kills it. You just let me know.
oh,
No, not NPC. Backup character. If my character died.
if you don't say it, we won't know and we'll be able to help you. So it's a choice that you have to make.
Roll them dice, DM. It was a
Oh
metaphor.
no.
Don't literally roll a d20.
Yeah, please don't. Make an informed decision. No one is holding you hostage.
I'm just
Cool,
imagining
that's not
Kane standing
awesome.
behind the DM holding his revolver.
If you think it's Russian roulette in your head, don't do it. Isha, look who we have here. If we're forced to do a one shot, we have three people this time.
This wouldn't fully be a one shot then. That would be a decent enough people. It would just be missing Veermont for the most part. Because Cat's been gone for a while, because reasons, and Ruggy has also been gone for a while. May I ask one
like
vital
like
question?
young versions of our characters.
Okay, yeah, that was gonna be my question. Like, do we have to double check if it's our race, even if it's not our name? Or
Get
why?
started on that once we're. Hey! No, we were told to do something by our DM. We must do.
Okay, I just need more details on what we need to do for the like full character sheet and all
Yeah,
that
what
stuff.
level are they?
I assume level 1.
Okay, because most children are civilians, which means they're technically level 0.
Okay. Okay, DM, here is Silas. He is a red. I am
I'm.
kidding. I am kidding, but that would be fun.
I have an idea, but I would have to give myself time to actually build it.
How fast do you need this?
How fast do you need this?
Are
Oh
we gonna
my
have a kid
god.
at some point and we just don't know this yet? DM, are you planning to give us children? My significant
Ugh.
other is dead. We explained that problem.
I'm concerned.
Like, sorry, Kate ain't getting a kid anytime soon biologically, as far as he knows.
I don't know if
Because from what I remember, I don't think there is a way to make safe sex more or less in the D&D realm. There's not exactly a condom spell.
and yeah, that is fair. There's no contraceptives.
Yeah, I'm just pointing that out. I'm like, if the DMR felt like it and they double checked that it was okay with the players, there could always be a kid that we don't know about from prior to the campaign. Like, we all were
You go to
adventurers.
Sloya and like me and Veermont both have kids.
We traveled a lot. It could have happened.
Rookie's been gone for like 60 years. Mhm.
Yeah. Like, Kane traveled a lot. He did have a significant other, but there was a long time before that. Yes.
Okay, guys, I'm on the boss battle, so it should be over soon.
Yes, Thor? Why?
Oh,
Which dice
roll
are
a die.
16. I don't want to say the number.
Please tell me it's 6. Please
It's
tell me it
5.
was 6.
I am
Here we
terrified now that Kane's just
go.
gonna meet a random NPC and they're just gonna be like,
Are
"Hey,
you
Kane,
my
want to
dad?
meet your dad?"
Anyways, cool. My game's over.
The part I'm most terrified of Visby is someone that Kane slept with is in this city.
Run far away.
I'm terrified to tell the GM which person it is now. It's the noble lady.
You slept with a noble, you pretentious fuck. The one that he cares about.
The one that we spoke to that helped us out. The one that has the medical degree. That was a long time ago. I feel like she would have mentioned it to Kane. Nah, it was Nyx.
You just thwarted Thor's plans by sleeping with a expensive
He's just
person.
like, it was a long time ago. Uh huh. Very, 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 like nearly passing out drunk.
What are we aiming for?
8.
Oh, that's pretty low for a D20. Oh no. Kane, what if low means better? Oh no. For who? You or us?
Uh huh.
Okay, if we're not going to be doing anything, I'm going to start working on that level 1 character. Yeah, I said that like 3 minutes ago.
Kane is praying he doesn't have a kid now. Because honestly, I feel that would cause more brain issues with him mentally and emotionally, more or less, you know? He got enough trauma, let's face it. He still doesn't know what the fuck happened to his parents.
Wait, what are you
Because
talking about?
I never explained to Thor, like, I gave Thor an open end option on what happened to his parents. All he knows is he didn't get to grow up with them and he was found in the woods. He got no clue who the fuck his birth parents are. He got raised by mama, that's all he knows.
Okay. I'm gonna make a snack. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Well, looks like mom and dad need to die.
Nah, Kane's bio parents ascended to become the gods we're trying to fight. Wait, what? Didn't we? I brought him upstairs. He's right next to me. Alexi's gonna stand on its back and then be like, "Kane, look."
What the hell is that thing?
Okay, so you know how I don't know, like an hour ago, I went over to the butcher's and bought like 300 pounds worth of meat. Ta-da!
Yeah, I just
Points
thought you
at
were
the
getting a
lizard.
snack.
Why would I eat 300 pounds of raw meat?
Sounds normal to me.
Look, look. I I will admit I am a little bit crazy, but not that crazy. Come on.
No,
Raw
you
meat raw
remember,
meat
out of
doesn't taste
context,
very good. It doesn't.
you
I
could
know.
have
I
cooked it.
yes, it
I
is.
don't
It
know if you
is.
were
It
gonna cook
makes
it.
sense for the meat, but because it was raw, that's the thing that I was expecting you to You know what? Forget it. Look,
I just
look.
assumed
It.
you would cook it when you get home.
Why would you think I would waste the time wanting it to cook when there are other people that would do it for me? Look, I get I am a cook, but I'm so lazy, and you know this.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of like a impulsive type thing, unless it's a job. Anyways, look, I point at the lizard and I say, "Roll over." Good enough. See?
Kane's immediate reaction is just, like the bridge of the nose grasping thing where she's like, ugh. He does that and just says very loudly, "Did y'all seriously get another goddamn pet?"
Hey, hey, don't call him a pet. His name is C. Okay, I'm going to continue teaching him how to walk. Anyways, Alexi is the size of a regular human right now because they do have the ring on. So they're just going to pick up the lizard and drag him over to a nearby grass spot. hmm If you need me, just I'm gonna be right here. Place him back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little while because I don't have good animal handling, but I will put in the effort. That's a 20. No, unnatural. Because I have high wisdom, I do have a decent stat on it. Nice, you're getting there.
Kane just comes out to watch this situation unfold.
Hmm. In terms of what? Your ability to move. Your yeah.
And shoot stuff.
Okay, boys, we've hit the first number higher than 20.
Oh, my stats are below 20. Oh, don't worry,
I'm
Kane
just
has
that good.
19 now.
Oh, sure. I had a question, by the way. In no mic.
Yeah, I know it depends. We don't really have a way to get her down here fast
Well, yeah, we
before the
gotta
whole
pick her up.
event happens. Oh my god, is my sister trying to turn her into a dress-up doll?
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be like back in like 5 minutes.
Hello. Pants should be a fashion trend. Hear me out. Pants with pockets. Sorry, I had to make the joke. Shit. That's fine. I mean, yes. I'm a, I'm just imagining Everly like awkwardly holding her arms out while like being dressed up because of the sleeves, and she's trying not to tear them off because they're not her clothes. But the moment that Echo is like, "Yeah, you can keep these," she's like, "And sleeves off." Yeah, it's mainly the ones that do. It's mainly the ones that do. She's just like, "And tear. I'm good." She signs back a like, "I'm not entirely sure. I get sleeves on. I feel weird. Take them off, and then I'm good." She basically explains it's a sensory thing without realizing it's a sensory thing. She like kind of like touches it a little bit to like kind of get like a better feel for it because she's just like, this is still kind of weird, but I can deal with it. It's not, and because it's not like entirely around her arm, so she's just like, yeah, I can deal with this. Hell yeah. Heck yeah.
Hello. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Hello, Valvier.
Hello. Alexi pulls out both the sword whips. Well, what can you give me? I mean, fire would be nice. Well, well, I've been told by some of my companions that I am too lethal with these. So, if I could get fire on it to stop them from bleeding out, I could be more useful. Yeah.
Kane's internal thoughts is just giving a look to Ralvir like this may be my fault from something I did. Kane gives a look back that just says, they were already like this. I did barely anything. Kane then finally gives his final look that just, yeah. Kane's final look at him is just like, you're the one that taught me.
Ooh.
Kane's just like, that's worse.
Um, would it be possible to allow me to? Okay, you see how I'm a fairy, right? So, I know that based off of my ancestry, we have some limited uses for magic, even though we aren't exclusively all magic users. And I do know a couple of spells that have that are useful for that. But would it be possible for you to make it so that I can push magic into the sword to make it more produce more fire? D12. Okay. It's not a commonly used one. It's great. 1d12 coming up. That's a 6. Perfectly average in all things. Okay. This is me actually talking to you, Thor. If we're going to do this, do you want me to like expend my usage of my druid craft stuff and like my like spell in order to do this? Is that what you're trying to get me to do, or okay? There's going to be a downside, obviously. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Kane's immediate question to him is there possibly a room I could change? And he holds up his fancy looking clothes. Kane just has an immediate thought in the back of his head. Oh wait, I just remembered what you gave me a long time ago to deal with whenever I have to be around nobles. And he puts on his mask. Uh-huh.
And see if you have a third
Forgive
eye,
my
Kane.
doubt, but I don't exactly look like a caster, Relvier. Yeah, it definitely sounds like this place. Oh, by the way, where is Nyx currently? Uh-huh. Alexi, could I ask you to step outside for a moment? I have to ask something real fast of Relvier.
I swear to God, if my swords disappear when I come back, there's gonna be hell to
Do
pay.
I look like a thief to you?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person that has the swords. I could just hunt you down.
Kane just gives you a look like you are the size of a fly.
Don't think that you're safe. Alexei slowly flies backwards out of the room.
I feel like because Jordan knows better than to metagame, it doesn't really matter much. Same for Alexi. Or not Alexi, for Shara.
Jordan knows not to metagame. Alexei has no idea.
Basically, Kane asks Relvier if he knows anything or if he has any books to explain weird dreams that would basically explain. Because you remember how a while ago, DM, you told me I was allowed to get shadow touch ability. Kane doesn't have any explanation for himself on understanding what that is. So as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on with that. The shadow touch ability. So basically, he has weird ass dream going on that he can do something now, and now when he thinks about it, his hand looks weirder than normal. Shadow touched. Basically, it's the one that gives me one singular spell that I can cast once per long rest without needing a spell slot. And it lets me choose, and I went with Inflict Wounds. Pain doesn't understand how that works. Relvier. I'm telling him it basically, except for the part that he got to choose it. All he knows is in the dreams he's able to do the Inflict Wound spell on people, but he doesn't know how the fuck that's happening. Would by chance anything like, oh, I don't know, almost dying and falling into the Underdark somewhat affect that at all? Uh-huh. Yeah, not many people who end up dying come back either, Elvir. What do you think? Should I be hiding this fact from my team, or... Eh. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. To be honest, I thought for somewhat they would be better off if they didn't know the result of me almost dying. Or, yeah, if you couldn't guess, there's some people in this village who I haven't fully told Ralvir that I died. As far as they know, some people think I only went into a coma. Yeah, Shai's aware, and I know Nyx is aware. She's the one of the few people I actually wrote to about this. But then people like Rika and some of my younger siblings, like Sock, don't know what happened. My older, like ones that are closer to my age, are aware because they have their own ability to find information. But as far as I currently know, say again? Yeah, I'm pretty sure my sis knows. The only one that I know for sure don't know is Ember, Violet, and Sock. And currently only one of them is currently in the city with, or at home at least, right now, as far as I know. So preferably, I'd like to get out of here before they find out. Yeah, which is why I plan to leave this place as soon as physically possible before he gets here. Yes, but if you have learned, I'm not one to face my problems. Mhm, mhm. You do realize I'm not one for dealing with issues head on when it comes to my family. Eventually, yes. Eventually, yes. Though I've already tried dying, I don't feel like doing it again, Rovier. I feel like I'm dying in a different way, Rovier. Hmm. Well, thanks for all this, anyhow. Okay, I go to Alexian. And I hope to God Alexia hasn't started shit with one of the other nobles. Oh
We
shit, I
cut.
just realized I let the most violent one around nobles
We
on
cut
me.
to Alexi exploring the halls. Okay. That's a 5.
Kane, you idiot.
Uh-oh. Windows. Is there any window I can open? I'm very good at those. 19. Uh, can I look behind me and see if it will be better for me to just backtrack?
Can Kane roll the
That's a
search for
16.
Alexei?
Violently waves.
Kane just gonna look like, get over here.
What? I was bored. Hey,
I'm
there was.
glad that they went missing in this one and not the soldier type noble's house.
Who are you glad for, me or them?
I'm afraid that you would get access to their armory.
Oh, they have an armory?
You're not visiting that family's
Damn
house.
it!
There's a reason I'm keeping you away from that family tree.
Why? Come on, you know it would be good for me.
Not only soldier, no, Alexei. Not only are they a soldier family, they're very nice people, but
Okay,
they're a family of Goliaths, so their weapons are me size.
okay. You could at least let me try.
Go ask one of them. You've met two of their sons.
um.
I would laugh. This is our next plot point.
Plot point: Alexei tries to wield weapon way too big.
Or do you want to, or Alexei, you want to try and roll to convince me of this?
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is it ready? Yeah. Well, it won't drain me too much if I'm not like focusing on it, amplifying it, right? Then that'll be fine.
Yes, thank you again.
Ralvier? Oh yeah, Kane wasn't here for that.
Yeah.
It was a great moment.
It was beautiful. I mean, you could say words wrong. It's just if it happens to be extremely hilarious, we're gonna quote it.
But yeah, Alexi, about that role you wanted to try and do to try and
Oh,
convince
yeah,
me?
sure. I'm bad at persuading, so let's see. That's a 7 total. Kane, think about it. Think about how cool I would be.
Kane rolled a 2.
That was your insight, right? Kane, that was insight, right?
Let me double check to do. Yeah. I haven't added on the bonuses. I kind of want to see what would go with this.
Yeah, I don't. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get back to the character. Give me persuasion versus a straight roll. Okay. Yeah, and think about it. I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, I haven't been known as the strongest member of the party, but like I can just leverage it on something, and then we'll be able to hit people with it. It'll be great.
I make one request of you.
Uh huh.
Don't pick a fight with the nobles.
As
If they want to train with you, okay. But that is the only situation you are allowed to fight them. You are not allowed to suggest it yourself. Got it?
if they insult me,
No.
I'm fine. Okay. Won't be the first time
So
I
you
have
have
to
to take
avoid
away your
insulting
weapons from you.
someone. Like you won't be the first time I've had to not insult somebody, but just know it annoys me. Reminds me of home.
Alexi, you know my opinion on nobles usually.
And
These
you
are
know
the only
my
two noble
opinion
families I.
too.
I'm aware. Though, take into account, these are the two noble families I trust, which tells you a lot about what they're like as people.
Fine.
There is one person I don't like in this city, but we're not going to talk about them.
Alexi finally got the fire sword. Let's go!
Alexi is just slowly but surely becoming a goddamn arsenal at only level 6.
And we're about to jump up to level 8.
Honestly, nothing, but we're all goddamn armories at this point.
Yeah, it's just that Alexi has the highest, like, kill count so far.
Yeah, because those damn fighters, if there's one thing they're good at, it's hitting shit.
Yeah. Once we, I can hit even more efficiently once we go up to level 7.
Though now that I think about it, it's funny. You have the highest kill count. I think Kane has the highest incapacitation count.
Probably.
Funny how that works, huh?
He's a bard rogue. Kind of makes sense.
No, I said Kane.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're the anti-killing people person. It makes sense you have the highest incapacitation rate.
Yeah, but it's funny because if you think about it, the thing that got me that high rate was something that I used my brain for.
Hmm. Not every barbarian has to be stupid.
I know, I like that this guy, in my mindset, he has basic knowledge for, like, education, but then when it comes to things like survival or fighting, that's when he shines on his intelligence, thanks to his choice of line of work.
My 10th level thing. Wait, what? Fuck, wait, what? That's dumb. Wait 1 second. Wait a second. Oh, my 10th level ability, I think I just found why it's so dumb. Time to figure out how this works. Oh, that's so funny. I can just load into someone really early. And I can just freaking load into somebody on the first round. Hey, hey,
Hmm?
you want to know what the thing is?
Sure.
Uh, it's part of my special subclass for this. Um, at 10th level, I can, if I hit a crit, I can use a feature to give me another attack on that same target. I can use this per long rest a number of times equal to my proficiency bonus. Let's go. It's gonna be great. Are you upset at me?
Oh no, I'm just thinking. I'm reading something.
Okay.
Because you mentioned your ability. I am just a quiet person, you know, Jordan.
Sorry, I guess I'm just so used to playing as Alexi and making you angry. I don't know.
Oh, don't worry. Kane has mostly not been pissed off or angry at you. He's just been mildly worried.
For others, yeah. No
Like,
problem.
I feel like we forget a lot about this, like as Alexi. But Kane is very protective of people, especially y'all. So, because of what he's all gone through in his entire life,
Hmm.
which may lead to something I've considered in the future of a possibility of him possibly choosing the multi-class boss, maybe.
No, he's gonna multi-class into paladin just so he can get cure wounds.
I was debating honestly him choosing Paladin purely just because of all of the abilities they have.
Starts believing in a deity just enough so that he can
He
cure.
already prays to a deity. Like he's already shown a very clear sign of that.
Mhm.
Plus, there's loopholes with that with those creatures when it comes to paladins. They are two simple. Yes, that's correct. Sickle. They're twins, but technically Ko is the older one. But that's like by a few seconds.
What happened?
I look down at Alexi and I'm just like, hey Alexi, you wanted to talk to them to visit their mansion, remember?
Yeah.
Well, they're there.
Hello. Before they turn back, I would like to put back on the ring to be human size. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just do this to make it easier to talk with people sometimes. I wanted to ask, I heard that you guys have a really cool armory.
What does this look tell me? Kane says in because Goliath's no giant, and I know that Alexi won't understand this shit. So I start talking to them in giants and I explain the situation of what Alexi is like and that they probably will want to try and train with you guys. Okay. And I say we should probably start speaking in common now so that she can understand this.
Alexi is visibly upset at being excluded from the conversation, tapping foot. What would be possible? Um, would you like to try a new liquid?
I smack Alexi upside the head.
Okay, okay, sorry, I was joking. Let me look inside my bag. Give me a sec.
No damage roll on that DM? Yeah. It's
Alexi then
funny because I
goes,
literally have an avatar dice.
nice.
It's got a
Um,
little water symbol on it. Or water tribe. I think I've shown you guys this photo before.
Alexi looks back up and goes, is there anyone in your group, you guys' group, that wants to learn Fae? I can teach a little bit. Makes sense.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. A lot
That's not
less
too
red.
surprising.
I approve.
Well, it's not too surprising considering. I just realized I don't think I ever explained this to Alexi as to who they are. I just explained that they were nobles.
Yeah, that you didn't, and Alexi's going off
Oh
of
yeah.
nobles,
As
so they
we
don't like
walk,
him that much.
Kane basically explains who these two are, and just casually says, "Oh, by the way, their dad's the Duke."
Alexi puts on a visibly fake smile. Fair enough. Lexi starts flying over, looking at all of them, because you can
Oh, this is fine.
obviously tell that Alexi has a appreciation for all things shiny. Sure. Thought it would be funnier if I didn't, but sure. It doesn't take remove the wings.
Kane just looks over at Ko and asks, "So, how is Duke Deer doing?" Ah, hmm. Haynes immediately has one simple question for them, and he just mentions the name of that annoying goddamn half. Fling who kidnapped Everly and asks, "By chance, do you recognize this name?" And basically, from what we've gathered, and I explained all of what happened where Everly got kidnapped, and we had to retrieve those people after they got replaced, and all that, and how a lot of them were mercenaries. And then we found out from one of the mercenary guild members that she's associated with certain nobles. Mhm. Of course. Mhm. Honestly, Ko, I pity the man who thinks either of those two are a good idea to try and attack. Mhm. I like, yeah. I like how my internal thoughts while I said that was just the old X-Men movie line where it's, "I have a great deal of pity for whoever goes to that mansion looking for trouble." That was my immediate thought. And considering Kane is bald, that fits even better. Yeah. Hey, Dio, I was looking at this thing called the telepathy feat. I'm not joking, that actually exists. Calmly hold up a backup character who's just an artificer in a wheelchair. Nah, I still need more info on that. I still need to figure it out. Backup question: do we have to figure out a backstory for that shit, or we don't have to worry about that with the child character? Okay, good. Mhm. Okay. Go on, Alexi.
Well, okay.
We're going to Rika's bar. Don't go giving anyone cactus juice.
I don't have any more. I literally told you already. Flying with you.
Long story. Uh huh. And we is heading to the bar. It's more so I just want to basically stock up on a certain item. This was such a short session.
We didn't even get to see Shara.